Are you in your 50s and don't have a retirement? That's where I'm at right now. So I want to talk to you a little bit about how we can get out of this situation. Um, I have done a lot of stupid programs in the past. Um, get rich quick schemes, all BS. Bunch of gurus who probably rented the car that they're standing in front of, the Lamborghini in the back, and it's all flashy, and they make millions and millions of dollars a year, and they did it in a day, and all that stupid stuff that I fell for. And I was just trying to find something I could get my hands on to make a few $100 a week, or $1,000 a week, or maybe $1,000 a month, just to help me get by, maybe build some sort of retirement. And no, none of them worked. None of them were what they said they were going to be. They were all a bunch of hogwash, if you will, and BS, fluff, just to get you to do something that you probably couldn't afford to do in the first place. But so I just stopped. I just put my head down and just continued on the 9 to 5 for a while, and just continued in that direction, hoping it started a company. Let me back up. I was a chef for a while, and um, I kind of capped myself out. I did have two restaurants of my own, and then 2020 hit, and we all know what happened there. Um, it just wrecked my businesses. I just couldn't hang on. One of them was in a very touristy area, and when the shutdown happened, everything just shut down. It was a nightmare. I couldn't even keep up, like with bills, and even with takeout, just wasn't carrying me far enough. My other one was a little better location, but still, just couldn't hang on. 2020. We all remember. So anyway, I don't want to get too down in the dumps about that. So I chefed for a while for other people, and I just kept capping myself out. Hit the ceiling, where they couldn't afford to pay me anymore, and there was nowhere for me to go. The owner's the owner, and I was right under him. So where are we going to go now? And I really was really hesitant to buy into the restaurant industry again. It's just tough. It's so tough. It's probably one of the toughest service industries out there, in my opinion. And I've worked, I'll get there in a minute, several different industry jobs. Grew up as in the building trades. My dad was a master electrician. My grandfather was a master electrician. He was, he also, I think he had his plumber's license, if I remember correctly, or he was a journeyman. But then one of my coworkers was a master electrician and a master plumber. And I just learned, I'm a jack of all, master of none. I know a little bit, just enough to get me in trouble, if you know what I mean. So anyway, grew up in that style service industry all my life, blue collar worker. Went to school to try to get out of it, computer science, business management. But to be honest, I wasn't happy in that world. So service industry sucked me back in, and here I am. But like I said, capped myself out of the restaurant industry. They just couldn't afford me anymore. But yet, for me, it wasn't enough to put a retirement, piece of my paycheck into retirement, and there just wasn't enough there. So I wasn't happy with being capped out. So I jumped off that ship and started my own company. And that's what I'm doing now. It's doing well. I have two separate companies that I'm running, three now that I bought into this one. And I'm very happy that I did. But now that I bought into this one, I'll put my head down like I'm doing right now, make my content, and do my homework, my due diligence to make this happen. Things are already popping off. My viewership on YouTube has increased significantly over the past week. I think this is day 9 for me. Day 8 or day 9. I keep doing this. I'm pretty sure it's day 9. But things are starting to pop off. I know my subscribers are still low. I only have 1. But again, it's day 9. I'm looking at the viewership. I gotta I'll work on getting people to actually hit that subscribe button so we can help my algorithm and YouTube to push my content out there to other people. But that's really not what we're talking about today. It's talking about why I did it and why I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it because of the community. I think it's worth it because there's no BS. There's no fluff. Everyone that I've talked to, everyone that I now call friends, I've met people all over the world. It's so much fun. Australia, Canada, Mexico, Midwest, California. Everyone's making money. This is available in both English and Spanish, by the way. So you can sell to 2 different communities. It just expands your horizons. I have, while we're on this subject, I do have a free, because I said no fluff, no BS, free blueprint down below that explains this in much better and in more detail than I'm doing right now. And I encourage you to check it out because it's free, no obligation, no fluff, no BS. Remember, I'll always stick to that. I also don't do much editing in my videos because I want you to see this is real. This is me sitting in my home just like you are, learning a new process, learning a new program, and putting it to work. And I'm watching the results right now, and I'm very excited about it. It takes time. I'm not trying to sell you on something that is going to get you rich overnight, but that's what makes this real. It's a business, something you will own. It'll be yours 100%. And great segue, you make 100% of what you sell. You do not share this with anyone. Once you decide to join our community, you have master reseller rights and you get 100% of what you sell. You don't share it with anyone. You don't share it with me. You don't share it with anybody else. It's yours. And that's what I love about this as well. It's not some weird scheme where everybody's like pushing money everywhere. It's just strictly your money now. This is your business, yours to build. But we are here as a community to help you through that. And they have given me, so much help. Questions, you just put it in the community and they're answered like instantly. And from that point on, you are now friends with these people. Like they just continue to talk, check in on you. Like, how you doing? What do you need? Is your system working? Is everything falling into place? Is your viewership going up? Is you making videos every day? They're just, oh, you're not. You got to make videos every day. Let's go. Are you posting them on all the social media platforms? What are you doing? Like, it's a fantastic community. So that was the number one thing when I decided to do this, and I got in and I jumped in on that community page. That was still to this day my favorite thing. I do care if I make a sale, but you know what I'm saying. I am much more patient about it because I know that I can see my friends now, the community, making sales as they're doing their job, so they're making sales. If you're not doing your job, you're not going to make sales. So that's period end. Like, this is not nobody's handing you anything. I can't hand you anything. I can't guarantee anything, but I can tell you that if you treat this like a business, your own personal business, not anybody else's. You're not selling your time for money. You're selling you're gaining your time, and you can put that towards making more money. So with that being said, I am not going to bore you anymore with my talk, but I do free, like I said. Just check it out in the description below. Please subscribe, and I'd love to see where you're at. Hopefully, we can chat someday in the community and share our success stories, and that we are no longer going to be without a retirement plan. I need some water. My apologies. We are going to have a retirement plan. Hopefully, we'll work hard at it. All right. I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe, please. Check it out. Free. It's free.